the young generation watches television on the internet, is it sensible to sort of like, give them trimmed version and not, like you said, entirely cut shows?
See, I keep saying this again, and this is before we make it into a dialogue, but let me just respond once more for the final time there. I think television is also enjoyed for being television. We keep arguing this question. The future of television is television. Because the kind of, and Karan is here, so it's exactly like films. So there is something about television which is what you enjoy on television. Of course, you could get the entirety of the story, and this is an issue in India, I fully agree, on content regulation. But fact of the matter is, these are shows, as you saw, some of them are big shows. These are very well-mounted shows. You would love to enjoy them the way they are. We would retain the essence of the story and the story itself as much and as far as possible.
Karan and Alia, could you give us one show that is an absolute favorite between the both of you, and one show that you didn't agree upon?
I think both of us will agree that I think she'll agree with me. Orange is the New Black is the one that we both kind of unanimously loved. The show we didn't agree on, well, I don't want to say the show I didn't like, so because that won't be fair, because it might kind of prejudice your kind of opinion on the show. But there were two that we actually fought very seriously about. But we don't want to mention those names because it might be your cup of coffee. It wasn't ours. It certainly wasn't mine. She seemed to have liked one a lot for some strange reason. I think it had to do with the good-looking men in it.
But that's the great part about having you both on board, because you're speaking for an audience that will have their own preference of TV shows, right?
Exactly.
So some will like some won't like some. So that's what it's all about.
Exactly, yeah.
Fazad, hi. My question is for you. What was the thought behind the name Colors Infinity?
Which part of it?
I think the infinity part.
Okay, no, I'm kidding. No, of course, Colors, as you know, and as Sudhanshu mentioned in his opening remarks, is the flagship of success and is synonymous with success across the country. It's the country's, probably the country's most successful media brand ever. And there's a lot of things that it stands for, right? Some of them are disruption, success, trying things differently, being innovative. You've always seen it, and it is definitely the brand that stands out the most in the existing Hindi GEC space, without doubt, right? So when we were launching an English language channel, we said that these are the things that we're setting out to do as well. If we have the country's most successful general entertainment channel in-house, why not extend the Colors franchise? And that's how the Colors franchise, came on to English television. As far as Infinity is concerned, I think you've seen it. 7 days, 7 shows. We have such a plethora of content. It's infinite horizons. It's infinite possibilities. And that's how Infinity came. There were 3 or 4 other options that we were close on, but that's how Colors Infinity came together.
Hi. Here. Yeah, this is Ketan from Chitralekha. I mean, that's an impressive lineup. But still we are clueless about the Make in India, I mean Indian content. Could you please tell us something about what kind of shows or programs you would like to make in India? I mean,
so English shows.
Locally, local.
You ask me? Okay,
yeah. Sorry. Anybody can answer this.
Okay, no, so we have Karan standing here, and everything's possible. But we obviously will. We'll do things differently. There is an entire section of audiences that is very comfortable with Indians talking in English, and that's definitely a space that we want to go behind. Are we ready to announce any local productions as yet? The answer is no. But will we have any very shortly? The answer is yes. So you'll see a lot of it. It's important to our DNA.
Fantastic. We have time for one more question. Just the last question. Just the last question.
Colors Infinity, obviously a very Shandar entry you guys made. Very Shandar channel.
Nice one. Shandar it is, definitely.
Exactly, very Shandar. So your
on 22nd of October.
Right, your co-star Shahid Kapoor got married and he's having a reception over here. Would want to know...
Can we actually, sorry, so we just got to keep the questions related to Colors Infinity now. Do we have anyone else?
Alia.
One last question.
Karan, we want
yes, lady over there, please. What? Yes, if you could ask your question.
This is for Sudhanshu.
Okay, question for Sudhanshu.
What?
Do you think English is actually no longer niche in India?
Yeah, I started by that. I think, by telling you that 210 million Indians nowadays interact with English in some form or the other, and it's likely to grow quite rapidly. We are already the second largest English-speaking consuming nation in the world, and we'll soon be number one. And the rationale, as Farzad just told you, of bringing colors on board as well, is because colors is a brand which reaches out to so many, and as we expand the footprint of English, colors is a natural choice, So all Farzad had to do was to seek the permission of Raj Nayak, and then you had Colors Infinity on board. Thank you.
Let's give Colors Infinity one big round of applause, please.
I can't hear.
One big round of applause. That's all we have time for tonight. We're going to give you one more photo opportunity. If I could ask the four of you to please step together so that we have another opportunity for the members of the press to take pictures.
Shandar. Shahid Kapoor is Shandar. Shadi. Shahid